Chase Young and the tackle they drafted from Oregon State, really that's the only moves they made. And this team looks like a top 4 team in the NFC. Back-to-back weeks, they put up 41 points. The creativity is there in this offense. And Klint Kubiak, man, he's going to be a head coach after this year. Just how Derek Carr looks. I mean, Derek Carr last year was a cooked product. The team really nobody bought into Derek Carr anymore. The team looked like they gave up on him. Fans gave up on him. Everybody really gave up on Derek Carr. But this year, first 2 games, it looks like a different Derek Carr. He's doing Michael Jackson moves in the end zone and shit. He's just cooking defenses. He cooked the Dallas Cowboys. After week 1, you think it's the Carolina Panthers. All right, you don't think too much into it. But the Dallas Cowboys, after a good win against the Cleveland Browns where they completely dog-walked them, now against the Saints, Alvin Kamara has 4 touchdowns. Shaheed has 96 yards and a touchdown. Derek Carr has 2 touchdowns. He looks confident in this game. He's making throws. And it really comes down to scheme. Really comes down to Klint Kubiak scheming wide receivers open. Pass protection's there. Run blocking is there. Screen pass to Kamara, and he's 65 yards down the field without getting touched. That's all scheme. Klint Kubiak is doing his thing. He's in his bag. And man, that's somebody the Bears interviewed that I really wanted, but took the job with the Saints, and it's crazy to see how different this team looks in just 2 games. Defensively, Dennis Allen has those boys hooping too. This is a good defense. They're year in, year out, one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's just offensively, they can never get things working the right way. Carmichael last year, terrible offensive coordinator. So the Saints right now, Alvin Kamara looks like a guy that's going to have a huge year. If you have him in fantasy, you're happy as fuck. And this offensive line, Lucas Patrick is a left guard. Last year with the Bears, he was a rotational guy and played a little center for you, but he was a cooked product as well. And they brought him with the Saints, left guard, starting left guard. I had a really good week. Elite PFF grade, damn near broke the scale. So you look at, the weapons they have, Taysom Hill, Shaheed, Kamara, you can line those guys up in so many different spots. They had Kamara receiver, Shaheed in the backfield. So the creativity is definitely there, and they're motioning a lot, and that's something they didn't do last year. So Klint Kubiak, man, in 2 weeks already, he looks like a top head coach candidate next season, and he's going to go somewhere, and he's going to get a bag, and he's going to change the team around. Just Gary Kubiak is his dad, and he's from that Shanahan tree. So this is another guy that's going to be a Mike McDaniel coach, the next McVay, the next LaFleur. Just he's going to be that next offensive brilliant mind. Because doing this with the Saints already, the Saints, I thought they was going to go 5-12, but right now, coming off a great win against the Dallas Cowboys, they're looking like the favorite to win the NFC South. I think they're going to give the Bucs a run for their money. The Falcons, I don't know what's going on with Kirk Cousins. He looks like a cooked product, but Saints look like they can be a really dangerous team in the NFC this year already from 2 weeks. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.